What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We are jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We have a 3-game set on the road with the Atlanta Braves. They're having a decent season as well as we are. Not quite as good, but still very solid. They're 20 games or so above 500, so this is going to be a well-fought series here. Little overcast here for game number 1. I'm standing in top of the first, runner on first and 2 away. .319 the batting average for me. Ranger Suarez on the mound for the Braves to start this one. The left-hander throws a 95-mile-an-hour sinker, 96 on the four-seamer, and 90 on his cutter as well. First pitch from him. Right down Broadway and out to right center field. That one's going to go. It's going to be extra bases right off the bat. One hops the wall. We'll stand on second, even though I could probably stretch it into a triple. We'll take the double, though. That gives Arizona a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Little first pitch hacking worked out well there. Top of the third, we come back. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Still a 1-0 ball game. Ranger Suarez still on the bump, and I get the intentional walk here already in at-bat number 2. So that loads the bases with 2 away here in the top of the third. Couldn't capitalize on it as we come back bottom of the fourth. It's a 1-1 ball game now. 1 out, and the bases are loaded for Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 on the day and hitting .261 on the season. Dean Kramer is the man on the mound for the Diamondbacks in this one. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from him is going to get us. Popped up, that's what it is. I'm going to be able to make the play on the infield dirt here. Infield fly rule is in effect. And that is the second out here in the bottom of the fourth. We get out of the bases loaded jam, and now top of the fifth. Arizona is leading 3-1. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day with a RBI double and a walk. We get a dynamic challenge because of the guy standing on first base, and we don't do the contact or power swings here on this channel. So we're just going for the double or better. Ranger Suarez still toeing the rubber for Atlanta. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Ooh, got me to swing a little out in front of a circle change at the knees. 0-1 the count. I say a little bit out in front. It was a lot of it out in front. Second pitch of the at-bat here. Below the knees with a sinker. 1-1 the count. All right. Come on, big fella. Put one in the zone for me. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat from Ranger Suarez. Outside with a circle change. 2-1 the count. That's helping the old vision statistic here as I'm not swinging at everything for once. The 2-1 pitch. Come on, big fella. Got me with a sinker in the zone. Lower inside quadrant. And it's a 2-2 count as I did not offer it that one. The 2-2 pitch. We foul off a four-seamer in the top of the zone. 2-2 the count. It was just a smidge out in front of that pitch there. Which is kind of weird for me on a four-seamer. The 2-2 pitch. Check swing on a circle change off the inside corner, and it's a K next to my name. That streak is now back in effect as the strikeout streak is going strong. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. It's a 3-1 ball game still. Runner on first and nobody out for Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of Ks next to his name. He's got himself an 0-1 count with a runner on first and nobody out. Wind up and the pitch from Kramer is lofted into shallow left. It gets down for a base hit, so there will be runners on first and second here with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the seventh, we come back. Still a 3-1 ball game. Runners on first and second, 2 away. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Penn Murphy is now on the mound for the Braves out of the bullpen. He hits 90 on his four-seamer, 87 on the sinker, 79 on the slurve. First pitch. Out in front of that slurve by a mile. How I made contact to foul it away, I will never know. 0-1 the count for me now. I am only hitting .306 with runners in scoring position this season. Second pitch is another slurve way out in front of, and it's fouled off for an 0-2 count. Good gravy. Is he going to go low and away with that bad boy now? No, sir. Inside corner, we ground it to the first baseman who takes it to the bag himself. And that sends us to the 7th inning stretch. Don't forget your Cracker Jack. We come back top of the 9th. It's a 5-1 ball game. Runner on first and 1 away. And I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day with James Karinchak now on the mound for Atlanta. He hits 97 on the four-seamer. He's 96 on the two-seamer and a knuckle curve that tops out at 85. First pitch is a four-seamer low and inside, 1-0 the count to start this at-bat. Second pitch now from Karen Jack. Come on, big guy. Late swing on a four-seamer on the inner third. It's a 1-1 count. No chance of contact with that swing, that's for darn sure. And a knuckle curve on the inside corner gets me to swing through it. 1-2 the count. Good swing timing, no contact made. What do I gotta do to make contact with this game here? The 1-2 pitch, low and away with the knuckle curve. 2-2 the count after watching that one bounce to the catcher. The 2-2 pitch. Come on, big fella. Got me. Throws me with the four-seamer on the outer third. Oh, man. Hook, line, and sinker. There's another K next to my name. And the Braves end up walking it off in 10 innings. What happened there? Did Alzolay get massacred in the bottom of the ninth? Oh, yeah, somebody did. 4 runs in the bottom of the ninth. We scored 1 in the top of the 10th, and the Braves scored 2 to walk it off. Wow. What a game. But, yeah, let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here in game number 2, runner on first and 1 away, as I am standing in hitting .319 on the season, and I'm in the number 3 hole today in the lineup. And, yeah, let's go for the double or better on this one. I'm feeling froggy. Clark Schmidt is on the mound for the Braves. In this one, he hits 93 on the cutter, 96 on the sinker, and 90 on his circle change as well. First pitch is up and away. Pitch out. Nothing going on with it, though, so we start this at-bat with a 1-0 count. Has a sweeping curve for a pitch out? What the heck? The 1-0 pitch now from Schmidt. Got a piece of the cutter there. That is so hard to see with the sunlight on the batter's eye. Holy mackerel, I was out in front of the cutter, so it's a 1-1 count after fouling that one away. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Schmidt. Gripped and ripped to left field. It's a 2-run dinger to start game number 2. We'll take that any old day of the week, as that one's buried in the left field bleachers. Home run number 42 on the season. What was the distance on that bad boy? 413 feet. Not overly impressive, but definitely clears the wall by a considerable bit. Let's see if we get the green line replay. Not there. Is there going to be anything else? No green line? Ooh, this could be it. No green line for you. The game is not going to give it to me today. All right, top of the third, we come back. Arizona is leading 4-0. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day, 2 for 5 on the series. Runner on first, nobody out. Clark Schmidt still on the mound for Atlanta. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Got a hold of a sweeping curve at the knees right down the middle of the plate, but I was way out in front of it. So that goes foul down the left field line for an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch from him now. Oh, reaching for the sweeping curve way off the plate away. 0-2 the count. And he's hitting me with the sweeping curve here in this AB. The 2-strike pitch. A little chopper out in front of the plate. Fielded by Schmidt. Throw to first will be in time. Beats me by a step, but we advance the runner to second. And only got 1 out on the play, so that's a perk. We come back top of the 5th. Still a 4-0 ball game. Runners on the corners. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. J.J. Goss is now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Braves. He hits 95 on the four-seamer and 92 on his two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is on the outside corner with the four-seamer. Late swing fouled off. 0-1 the count. Batting average with runners in scoring position down to a .304 on the season. There's a ground ball with eyes into left field. That'll score the runner from third. And we have runners on first and second with nobody out here in the top of the 5th. And we're now hanging on to a 5-0 lead. We'll take that. Gosh, back to the plate again in the 6th inning. 2 outs, nobody on. It's a 9-0 ball game. Dylan Dodd is on the mound for the Braves in this one now. He hits 93 on the four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander. Inside with the four-seamer, just off the inside corner. 1-0 the count. I've scored 87 runs this season, and that's second in the National League. Holy mackerel. The 1-0 pitch. Check swing on a cutter? Ooh. Come on, game. You ain't got to do that to me. Could have at least let me swing through it. The 1-1 pitch now from Dodd. And we send a four-seamer on the inside corner out to shallow right field. Right fielder coming in to make the play. And it's a lazy fly out to right to retire the side here in the top of the 6th. We're still leading the Braves in this one by a considerable amount. We come back top of the 8th. It's gotten worse. It's a 13-0 ball game. The route is on. I am standing in 2 for 4 on the day, 3 for 8 on the series so far. 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the 8th. Lucas Sims on the mound now out of the bullpen. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. And the first pitch is that four-seamer off the inside corner. 1-0 the count in front of 28,040 paid attendance today. The 1-0 pitch from Sims. Swing and a miss at a slider at the knees. 1-1 the count for me now. Come on, big fella. Give me that slider a little bit higher, would you? That'd be great. Oh, slurve off the outside corner at the knees. 1-2 the count as I could not lay off that one. Oof-da. The 2-strike pitch. Blowing away even more with the slider there. 2-2 the count. He has barely approached the zone. Only that second pitch of the at-bat was in the zone. The 2-2 pitch now from Sims. Should have had me rung up there. Slider on the inside corner. Called a ball. Full count now. Payoff pitch on the way from Sims. Gripped and ripped to left center field. No doubt about that one. She gone. 104 off the bat. And yeah, buried in the bleachers there to make it a 14-0 ball game. So much for the Baker's dozen. We are above that now after I hit home run number 43 on the season. Wow, this will be a green line, right? Maybe? Yeah, there's my green line. That's what I'm looking for, baby. Yeah, that was right smack dab in the middle of that section of bleachers there. 6+ seconds of hang time to get out. Brian Woo takes the win here. Number 13 on the season for him. He is now a 13-2 record. We're going to move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series here. All right, come on, PlayStation. Load her in. Let's get this show on the road. All right, game number 3. Little day game action here. Jordan Balazovic is on the mound for the Braves. 2 outs and nobody on. I'm batting .322 on the season, and Balazovic has a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Inside with a slider. 1-0 the count. How about that? I can lay off a first pitch. That's impressive. At least for me. The 1-0 pitch now from Balazovic. On the outside corner, we send it into left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. We'll take the single. No point in pushing for the double here. And, yeah, the old hit streak is now extended. Got that out of the way early. Top of the 3rd, we come back. Arizona leading 1-0 as I got pushed across the plate in the first inning there. Jordan Balazovic still on the mound for Atlanta. He's, throwing pitch number 41 of the game. 2 outs, nobody on for me here. And the first pitch from Balazovic is inside again with a four-seamer this time. It's a second straight 1-0 start for an at-bat. Pitch number 2. Come on, big guy. Gets the call with a slider on the inside corner. Good pitch there. I did not think that was going to hook in enough to be worth swinging at, so we have a 1-1 count. Next pitch is a four-seamer on the inner third. Swung on and missed way too late with that swing. 1-2 is the count. Next pitch, way outside with the four-seamer. Well, not way outside, but definitely off the outside corner. That evens up the count at 2-2. Next pitch from Balazovic. We foul off a changeup just off the outside corner. Very late swing. Count remains 2-2 here. That was 104 off the bat for a foul ball. Holy cow. Changeup. Same spot as that last pitch. And, 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch now on the way from Balazovic. And it's first base for free as we lay off the slider inside. We'll take that. On base percentage going up with every at-bat in this one. Bottom of the 3rd, we have Luis Rengifo at the plate for the Braves. He's hitting a whopping .323 on the season. Nobody out, nobody on. And Rengifo is hitting .323 on the season this year. 0-1 is the count for him against Johan Oviedo. Wind-up and the pitch here. Ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up. Throw across the diamond. We'll be in plenty of time. One away now in the home half of the third. Bottom of the fourth, we come back. It's a 1-1 ball game. 2 outs and nobody on for Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series, though. He's got himself a 2-2 count against Oviedo. And let's see if we can get that simple ground ball out. Oviedo is going to kick and deal here. Yep, ground ball down the third base line. We'll scoop it up. Throw across the diamond. We'll be in plenty of time. 4 innings have now come and gone in Atlanta, and we are tied at 1 run apiece. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. Still a 1-1 ball game. Luis Rengifo at the plate again. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 5 on the series, with his only hit being a double. There's 2 outs and nobody on for him, and he's got himself a 1-2 count against Johan Oviedo, who's only throwing pitch number 40 of the game. Wow. And that one's lofted into left. Nothing I can do with that. Why is that a fielding opportunity for me? I will never know. But that retires the side here. 5 innings are now complete, and it's still a 1-1 ball game. Leading off top of the sixth, here we are. 1 for 1 day at the plate for me. 5 for 10 on the series. Jordan Balazovic still on the mound for the Braves. Let's see what I can do against him as he's throwing pitch number 74 of his outing to start this at-bat. And we watch a changeup that basically bounces off the plate. And that starts this at-bat with a 1-0 count as well. Second pitch from him. Right down Broadway and out to deep center field. This one's going to go. Is it going to leave the yard? I think it is. See you later, baseball. We got ourselves a little bit of a home run streak now. We've hit one in every game here in Atlanta now. I mean, I will take that any old day of the week. Home run number 44 on the season, 424-footer to almost dead center. That gives the Diamondbacks a 2-1 lead in this one. That could be a deciding factor. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. It's a 4-1 ball game with Arizona in the lead. Runner on first and 1 away for Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series. And he's got himself a 0-1 count against Johan Oviedo with a man on first and 1 away. Wind up and the pitch. It's a ground ball to me at third. We're going for a double play. 5, 4, relay to first. Not going to get 3 as he beats it out on the back end to avoid the double play. We still got the lead runner, though, so 2 outs now with a runner on first here in the bottom of the sixth. We come back to a 4-2 ball game in the bottom of the sixth. Still 2 outs. Runners on first and second, and Ronald Acuna Jr. is at the plate with an 0 for 2 line score on the day. He's got himself an 0-2 count against Johan Oviedo, who's only throwing pitch number 54 of his outing. The ground ball to me at third is going to be an easy play. Side is retired. 6 innings have come and gone here. Diamondbacks still leading. 4-2 is the score. We're moving on. All right, I'm back at the plate. They're doing the flashback to my home run in the sixth. Top of the seventh, 4-2 ball game. Runners on first and second, 1 away. Penn Murphy now on the mound for the Braves. He hits, looks like 90 on his four-seamer, sinker at 87, slurve at 79. First pitch. Oh, geez, that was not a fastball. Slurve at 76 had me so far out in front it wasn't even funny. 0-1 the count. How did the game not check swing me there? Second pitch, though, another slurve, grounded to short. 6, 4, and 3. It's a double play. That is number 12 on the season that I have grounded into. Not the way we wanted that to go, but we still have a lead after 6.5 innings here. 4-2 the score. We're in the 7th inning stretch. Don't forget the Cracker Jack. Top of the ninth, we come back. It's a 5-5 ball game. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Runner on second, nobody out. Lucas Sims on the mound for the Braves. Oh, man, a lot of talking here. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is inside with that four-seamer. 1-0 the count for me yet again in this series. I've been doing that a lot here, which is impressive for me if you've been watching the channel. The 1-0 pitch is a four-seamer on the inner third. Got a piece of that and fouled it away for a 1-1 count. Next pitch from Sims. Chopper to short. That's not going to advance the runner. A non-productive first out here in the top of the ninth, as we still have a runner on second and 1 away. Ooh. And somehow Arizona pulls off the win. 7-5 the final score there as we've tacked on a 2 spot in the top of the ninth. Oh, this is a 4-game series. Ooh. So we have a 2-1 lead in this series. And apparently we got to go to a game number 4. I did not realize this was a 4-game series. So cool. We've guaranteed a split here in Atlanta. And definitely a bright sunny sky in this one. Top of the first here in Atlanta. No score. I'm batting third in the order with a .323 batting average against Spencer Strider. He hits 100 on the 4-seamer, 99 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. Runner on first, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat inside with a 4-seamer. Yet another 1-0 count to start the at-bat. Second pitch. Got me to swing over top of a slider below the knees. It's a 1-1 count. Only saving grace on that one is it was over the plate, so... And I swing at a 4-seamer above the zone. And that's a 1-2 count. Should be 3-0, but I'm swinging at anything over the plate, apparently. Off the plate, low and away with a slider there. Runs the count to back to even at 2-2. Next pitch from Strider. Ripped into deep center field. Center fielder's running back. He's at the warning track, and he's going to make the play. No, it bounces off the top of the wall and over. 2-run dinger here in game number 4. How do you like that, Mr. Strider? Sorry about your bad luck on that pitch. 406-footer is just enough to clear the wall out there in dead center field, and it's a 4th straight game in Atlanta now with a home run from me. And it extends the old hit streak, too. How about that? Top of the 4th, we come back, still a 2-0 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on here. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day, 7 for 14 on the series with 4 home runs there. Holy mackerel. First pitch of this at-bat from Spencer Strider. Just off the outside corner at the knees with a 4-seamer there. 1-0 to start the at-bat again. Pitch number 2. Gets the call with the 4-seamer at the knees. 1-1 the count. I thought that was going to drop a little bit, and it did not. The 1-1 pitch. Ooh, fouled off a 4-seamer at the top of the zone. 1-2 the count. You know, if he hit me with a circle change right now, I'd be able to drive that bad boy, I think. There it was. Circle change below the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. A 1-2 still the count here after that foul ball. Pitch number 5 from Strider. Low and away with the slider. 2-2 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need here. That's not it. 4-seamer just off the outside corner at the top of the zone. It's a full count for me now. We might get first base for free. Let's see. Payoff pitch on the way. Fouled off the 4-seamer that was right down Broadway. So we're going to do the payoff pitch one more time here. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat from Spencer Strider. And it's a ground ball to third. That's unfortunate. 5-3 put out is how you're going to score that one if you're keeping track at home. And that is out number 1 in the visitors' half of the 4th inning. Top of the 6th, we come back. It's a 6-2 lead for Atlanta now. Woo, what happened there? 2 outs and a runner on second for me, and I get a boss battle challenge against Spencer Strider. I've already taken him deep once in this one. Let's see if I can do it again. Hit the double or better or drive in the run. We'll go for the double or better. Of course, Strider still throws the same pitches, obviously. Throwing pitch number 75 of the game to start this at-bat, and it's a 4-seamer off the outside corner for yet another 1-0 count to start an at-bat here in Atlanta. The 1-0 pitch, again off the outside corner with a circle change, 2-0 the count. I'm not saying he's trying to pitch around me here, but it does kind of seem that way at this point. Another one outside, 3-0 the count. Wilmer Flores standing in the on-deck circle. I'm sure he'd love to get up here and be a hero. Ground ball with eyes, gets past the diving first baseman, and they hold the runner at third. And we have runners on the corners now with 2 away in the top of the 6th. Little 2-hit ball game for me. We'll take that. Bottom of the 6th, we come back. It's a 7-2 lead for Atlanta. 1 out and nobody on for Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout so far, and 3 for 12 on the series with 2 of his 3 hits being home runs. He's got himself a 3-1 count against Slade Ciccone. Again, nobody on and 1 away. Hot shot to me at third. Hot corner works out for me. Reach out and touch someone and create out number 2. Top of the 8th, we come back. Still a 7-2 ball game with Atlanta in the lead. Runners on second and third, 2 away. Penn Murphy on the mound for the Braves. He hits 90 on the four-seamer, 87 on the sinker. I almost said 97. 79 on the slurve. First pitch. Hot shot to the third baseman. That's not going to get the job done. Yet another ground out for me to the third baseman. So, not the best at-bat there. First pitch hacking. And, heading to the bottom of the 8th, we are trailing the Braves by a score of 7-2. Braves are going to take the win, and we split this 4-game series 2 games apiece, as 8-2 is the final score. With Brandon Pfaadt picking up loss number 6 on the season. That is unfortunate, so they got him all sorts of out of shape before he was taken out of the game. Still a 2-for-4 day at the plate for me at 8-for-17 on the series. I mean, that's hard to complain about that, you know? But, yeah, that's going to be the end of this series. Therefore, it's going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.